The Lands Commission, folks. So when I bought my first property, it was through a group. It was called African Century Development. They first were called Repat Assistance Initiative. They changed their name into African Century Development. From what I've heard, they have fallen off the planet Earth because, the scamming was exposed. Okay. So I bought the land. They had a partnership with Casa Estates, right? If they don't allow you to get a lands commission search, if they don't give you a site plan, run. This company came along and said, oh, we have our stuff already. Everything's good. Everything's legit. And Casa was like, oh, you don't get assigned land until you pay it off.
You're purchasing property. So the first thing in Ghana, we have what we call the Lands Commission. So the Lands Commission is basically the government agency that takes care of anything to do with property and land ownership, land registration, all of that. And that's a process. The good thing about it is they are digitalizing the whole process now. So you can literally go up on the Lands Commission websites. If you just Google Ghana Lands Commission, they have quite a comprehensive website. It's to let you know, one, all the regular sort of fees and charges to purchase a piece of land. For example, if you're buying a 1 acre plot, the processes for registration, the fees and costs will be different from buying a 10 acre plot. But you need to understand why the difference. So I would say Lands Commission will be your first point of call. There they'll let you know, find their standard things. The first thing you always need when somebody tries to sell your property, the very, very first thing I would say, which should be your gospel, is to get a site plan. A site plan done. What a site plan does is it tells you exactly what you're buying in the name of who you're buying it. So a site plan will show you this is the size of your land, this is where it is, this is the municipality in which it is currently situated. This is the part of Ghana it's in. It gives you all the details on the.
It gives you all the details, folks. Story time. So we're gonna get to that. I like that. So. The Lands Commission, folks. So when I bought my first property, it was through a group. It was called African Century Development. They first were called Repat Assistance Initiative. They changed their name into African Century Development. From what I've heard, they have fallen off the planet Earth because, the scamming was exposed. Okay. So I bought the land. They had a partnership with Casa Estates, right? If they don't allow you to get a lands commission search, if they don't give you a site plan, run, right? I was able to get a site plan and do a lands commission search when it was land in Teshi. And I got a site plan, did a lands commission search with no problem. And I knew issues popped up with that and I didn't buy it. But this company came along and said, oh, we have our stuff already. Everything's good. Everything's legit. And Casa was like, oh, you don't get assigned land until you pay it off. Now, in my mind, Leslie, you already know what to do. This is not part of the process. But I was emotionally imbalanced because I wanted land so bad. And I thought this company knew what they were doing. I said, okay, I'm going to pay my land off in full so I can get and start my development project. Folks, how many know that land's a scam in a handbag, right? And on top of that, the Lands Commission search, I done 2 of them. Both results wrong. What? So what do you do when the very government agency is there to prevent that? This is when I say it's a gamble. Now, if you do everything, all that you can, your due diligence, get a lawyer, do the Lands Commission search, don't avoid it. You have to do everything, all the steps in your due diligence process. And yes, it will eliminate being scammed drastically. But there's still a chance that something can go wrong. And he states it, right? What do you do when the agency that's supposed to guide you is not guiding? Okay? I don't know what to say to that. That's the situation I'm in regarding the first one. And this is a perfect entryway to this. I have not shared this on my channel yet, but today is going to be the day. I've been hearing about the Lands Commission digitizing the process for years. Have they gotten better? Yes. How do I know? The Lands Commission search I did, the first one to the first property, folks, I haven't mentioned this ever. This is exclusive information, was based on non-digitization. When I took my paperwork, right, I did a Lands Commission search, a thorough one. I got the owners of the land on my paper, got the new indentures after Yoko got involved, went to take my indentures to the same department at the Lands Commission, right, in Cape Coast. All of a sudden, they print out a paper saying, "Oh, these are not the right owners. You can't register the land." I said, "How is this even possible?" Because the second results was post digitization. So how I know that digitization has started is because that's the reason why I can't register the land. Because my first site plan and land submission search was pre-digitization. My second result was post-digitization. Do you know how big of a problem that is? So you think it's just my land? I'm gonna do a video on this. There's some stuff under the works because people are mad for me and they're doing some stuff for my on my behalf, which I'm grateful for. I'm gonna do a video on this. I said, how many other people has one commission search pre-digitization, but the real results is someone else post-digitization? And that's all I can say about that. Yikes. Yikes. So that answers that. It's crazy. So yes, digitization is happening. But Leslie, I thought you did all that. Remember, I have two lands, guys. I'm sorry, I should have made it distinction. There's the Gamoa Feta land. Let me show you visuals for all the visualization people to help you. Gamoa Feta, this was the first land I purchased through a company, right? This is the one with all the issues, okay? Now, what you're talking about, Miss Aline, this is the beachfront land. By the time I got the beachfront land, I had what? Wisdom. I knew what to do. Actually, I knew what to do on the first land, but being over emotional got me caught up. But the beachfront land, I did what I knew to do. I did it. I wasn't over emotional because I went with the first property. But the second land, I did all of it. Yep. Okay, this is looking good. Which one is this? Also, high court search to make sure there is no litigation on land and that it's not zoned for commercial, etc., which can be voided. Now we're talking about the issues with the beachfront land. High court search, folks, is important. Ooh, someone's about to cut my little heart. Emotional investing is like buying a house from Craigslist ad. Well, folks, I'm reaping it. Am I not? For those I've been following my journey. That's why let me go ahead and post this and talk about this. That's why my channel has pivoted. Now the mission is bridge the emotional, educational, and cultural gap to visit, repatriate, and buy land in the motherland. Because what do you do when you are in your own way? Folks, I was in my own way. Emotional buying. What do you do when you're in your own way? That's where community comes in. That's where iAmLeslieJones Travel with Leslie comes in. That's why in the description box, take the travel personality quiz. Take the Are You Ready to Repatriate quiz. Because I said, what can I do to prevent people from going through what I went through? What could I have done? Because people told me, Leslie, be careful, scamming. Ooh, I said, it can't be that bad. I'm going to go back to Africa and build a wealth for my family. Folks, I didn't want to believe it. So I created those quizzes for you guys, which I'm glad you brought this up because I totally forgot. It's in the description box if you're on YouTube. What do you do when you are in your own way? That's when the community comes in, and that's why I made those tests for you. Oh, are you guys not excited? You're not alone like I was. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Join our free newsletter for land updates, group trips, and international real estate connections. Link in the description box. Now available, ebooks and e-workbooks to mentally and emotionally prepare you to visit, repatriate, or buy land in the motherland. And the authentic handmade kente cloth I got from Kumasi, Ghana is now a home decor line made by yours truly. Get a piece of the motherland until you can visit yourself. Click the link in the description box to visit my store.